start to go into, say, like tantras and, you know, Kama Sutras and all of that different transference of energies and shit like that, they will, you know, constantly show you how the energy is exchanged. You know what I'm saying? Like, sex is not supposed to be a quickie. Sex is not supposed to be a short time frame of experience. Like, when you fucking on the right energy and the right frequency, sex goes a long fucking time. It's supposed to, because you have to tap into each dimension of frequency of thought. Like, you guys become one, you intertwine. That's why it's like you need to be above a certain frequency so that way your energies can mesh better. Because if you're having sex with somebody, right? If you're having sex with somebody, and let's say you understand who you are, you know who you are, but they're still struggling for foundation, but because they motherfucking cute or some shit, you know what I mean? They got, you know what I'm saying, they got a fat ass, or, you know what I'm saying, a dude got a big dick or whatever, and it's like, that's where you want to fuck them. Like, this motherfucker's still struggling on foundational levels. What's that's going to do to you when y'all sexual energies bridge? You know, you got to meet in the middle where emotionality kicks in. So it's like, the refraining from sex and celibacy is not necessarily about, you know what I'm saying, just pulling back and say, okay, I'm not going to have sex. It's understanding sex from a higher component and making a conscious choice when that energy frequency allows you to have sex. You feel what I'm saying? So as I was saying, like, the third dimension, nobody should be having sex in the third dimension. Nobody. Because the most that you can do is create physical shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but when you ascend to those higher aspects of, you know what I'm saying, the heart chakra, which governs love. Love is where the heart chakra is, period. Like, love isn't even in the sacral chakra, but we treat it like it's an emotion. So we tell a motherfucker we love them. It's crazy, because like, you'll tell somebody that you love them, and yet you have not understood your own personal identity. You feel what I'm saying? So that lets you know right there that love is above personal identity. So how can you love somebody if you don't know who you are? And then why are you fucking people saying under the premise that you're loving them, when that's a different topic. That's the whole chakra system topic, but that's not what we're talking about right now. But this plays a part into that aspect. So if you look at the heart chakra, right, you know, that governs love, right? Then you look at the throat chakra, right? That governs lies. Lies that you hear and lies that you speak. If you look at the brow chakra, it governs illusion. You know what I mean? Then you look at the crown chakra, it governs earthly attachments. You feel what I'm saying? Like those are the things it is. And then you still have 5 more chakras above that, but that's a whole different topic. You got to get out of your body in order to be able to reach those. But on that level, so it's like, you know, I was asked, like, what was my choice for being celibate? And I said, because I understand sexual energy now. Sexual energy is not just, you know, I'm going to make a baby with this motherfucker. Or sexual energy is like, if your greatest goal, if your greatest desire, and if your greatest reality from sex is a child, you're still in the third dimension. You feel what I'm saying? You're still in the third dimension. Sex should not even be on that wave. You feel what I'm saying? Sex should be like, for one, it's healing, right? And as I said, back to the orgasm thing, like, you should not be having orgasms every time you have sex. You should be having pullbacks. The only time an orgasm is to be reached is when a child is supposed to be created. So it's like, well, how am I gonna get the orgasm? That's the thing. If you on a physical dimension, you look for that orgasm that's physical. You know what I mean? The one where your legs tingle and shit, your fucking leg twitching, making fucking retarded ass sounds. Like, that's that physical point. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta transcend that. You feel what I'm saying? Because then you get to the mental and the spiritual orgasms. Those are different orgasms because they manifest different shit into reality. Literally, they manifest different shit into reality. When you have an orgasm of the mind, that's okay, let's look at what orgasm is. It's a release of creative energy. That's all sex is. It's creative energy. You feel me? On a physical level, you create physical beings. On a mental level, you create a realm that allows different physical manifestations to come in. On a spiritual level, you create the will. You will the ability to create the mental realm in order for more physical shit to come in. So there's different layers to the shit. When you start having orgasms on a spiritual level, life changes. Like, it's like alchemy and shit. Like, that's really what it is.